We're at Snetterton Test Circuit in Norfolk, England, the home of Caterham F1, and we're doing a mid-season test in our kind of summer break here ahead of Silverstone. And you know, the goal of this test is to try a few new things that we wouldn't be necessarily brave enough to try on a race weekend, and see if we can get any performance advantages out of it. And we have two other teams here, Carlin and Fortec. So it's great to kind of get a baseline and be able to see where we're at performance-wise compared to the top two teams. I think the main positive that we have to hold on to for the year is the fact that we got on the podium in Monaco with our second weekend kind of working together in a race format. So, no, that was great, and to be able to do that in front of Formula One and such a prestigious track and a track that everyone kind of wants to do well on, that was great for us. But you know, it's been a struggle in terms of, you know, it's a new team, a new car, and we're trying to get on top of things and competing against teams that have quite a bit of experience in this championship. So, you know, we're doing the best that we can, and I think that the positive that we can take out of it is the morale is still very good in the team, and we're still working very hard to kind of achieve our goals. And our goals at this point have kind of shifted away from the championship, not because that's what we want, but it's realistic. And we're kind of just trying to improve the car race by race. So that's exactly what we're doing, is we're taking each day at a time and kind of looking at things in a smaller picture instead of looking at the championship as a whole. I think World Series is so important because of the performance of the car. And while GP2 is the official feeder series, and while it does follow Formula One in terms of race by race and in the European rounds, World Series actually is able to do their own event, and you're getting more track time in World Series in a car that's actually, at the end of the day, quicker. So more track time in a quicker car is going to kind of bode well for the future, where GP2 kind of has a leg up on World Series is the Pirelli tire. But you know, Michelin has done a great job this year in making a tire that actually does degrade, and with the higher performance car, with a tire that does degrade a bit more than what we've experienced in the past, we do have to kind of look at tire conservation, and it is a step in the right direction in terms of preparing you for Formula One. And at the end of the day, when you look at the Formula One teams, they have most of their junior drivers in World Series. So it has shown that it is one of the primary feeder series into F1 now. When you look at 2011, you see that two of the drivers are now racing in F1, whereas in World Series, or in GP2 it's two as well. So they're both very comparable, and I think it kind of comes down to where the team feels that you're best suited for. Caterham is doing a great job in motorsports in the sense that they're actually building a ladder internally, and from everything from kind of the beginning towards the highest levels of motorsports. And the fact that they have teams in all these different championships in Formula One, GP2, and World Series, it shows that their commitment to not only Formula One, but to kind of the up-and-coming drivers that are going to be the future of what Caterham is. And the fact that I'm a part of the Young Driver Development Program as well kind of gives me the whole platform needed that's necessary for Formula One, because at the end of the day, it's not just about being able to drive quickly. You have to have all the off-track skills and kind of the complete package. And what the Young Driver Development Program does is includes kind of the fitness and the mental aspect of it. And you know, I think that's great, and it's very necessary for any young driver to make sure that when they are in F1, they are fully prepared. And Caterham is building the steps and making that happen.